J Mark wasn't gonna play tonight anyway. Oh, beat that shit. Oh, that show Madden game.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it now.
Damn. Damn, I wasn't paying attention.
Niggas over here tripping. Silly old bear.
Damn, and if David and Omar don't play tonight, that means niggas finna have to wait the whole 24 hours again.
Is they finna play in 30 minutes?
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
I haven't looked at the phone. Hell yeah. If them niggas play, well then, it don't matter because I know the Bengals. He gonna play it right after work.
Why they got 58 on that hoe? You don't even get no burn. Now that I'm trying to get picks, they ain't gonna let me get no picks. They gonna throw it to everybody else but me.
The person, what was I trying to say? The only person.
And it's crazy because they got number 9 at a fucking star development, and my fucking linebacker that got 13 picks nowhere near star development.
That shit.
And he make way more plays.
That shit's decided before the year starts. Like none of this shit's gonna change until the end of the season, unless you do what it tells you to do before the game. Remember, yeah, because you threw that one pick with Jalen. Yeah, so you won't get another chance with Jalen probably until next year. But the only way that you'd be able to upgrade this shit is if he ends up high on the list. Like it's so it's based on either you can accomplish what they tell you to accomplish when it says like dev trait, breakout player, or whatever.
Yeah.
Either you got that game to hit the goals, or at the end of the season, it's just gonna do it based on on stats. Yeah, right.
Cause
so
shit,
only got,
that nigga did everything else.
And threw that fucking pick.
And threw one pick.
Bro. And I had to get last game I had to get 2 tackles for loss. All I had to get was 2 tackles for loss, and a nigga got one of them hoes because I was running the whole game, chasing. Well, not even chasing Chris around. Did you watch that game yesterday? Me and Chris.
As a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do.
My time of possession was 18 minutes. The score is 14-0. They hold me, bro, at the end. So they hold me. They made me. Oh, Josh Allen's running around, I think. So I got hit. He fumbled. Somebody kicked the ball, and when he kicked it, it popped straight up in the air, and somebody on the team caught it. But it should have, based on what it looked like, the ball when he kicked it should have just went out of bounds. But instead, that hoe popped in the air. So I go down 14-0. I'm like, cool. So I go down the field, kick a field goal to end the half, miss the field goal, but I get the ball back. So I'm thinking okay, if I go down, I'll be down 14-3. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll be down 14-10 if I go score. But I end up 14-0. So I get the ball, I go score, kick an onside kick and get it. And I think I went and scored again. Then he threw a pick, and I milked the clock and went and scored again. And then I think he threw another pick. So he had the ball twice in the second half for a handful of plays both times because he was in a hurry. You know, the same thing what niggas be doing. Niggas be getting down and getting in a hurry to score. But yeah, it was a good ass game. Oh shit.
Goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They
James
moved
Harden
it
got
well,
a
but
steam
here's
here.
3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Aguilar has it.
Fuck, they be giving me the wrong nigga sometimes.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll find Aguilar complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is Geis. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Okay.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
These boys done milked the whole 1st quarter on my bitch ass.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Boy, I said they ain't come to lose.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told.
The nigga had a 14-play drive on him.
Who you are you playing? You playing
the right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return.
14-play drive.
Up to the 29. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And there's a lot of good to watch in the game last week. He threw 4 touchdown passes. A little bit of concern throwing the 2 interceptions.
Yeah, and the 2 pick.
Yeah, you want the ratio really to be closer to 3-1 as opposed to the 2-1 that he had. But it is something to build on. They did get the win, didn't they?
Yep. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he is finally out of bounds, but he gets all the way down right around the 20. A big play there for the Niners. And a very appropriate gain as well, 49 yards. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
They'll try to run with Breida. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1-7-0 on
at
EA
least one more player
Sports.
for next season.
At least one more. If Cliff come back.
If they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal.
Cliff gonna just be holding his
They'll try
own,
to pick
bro.
this up on the ground with Breida. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
That nigga just gonna be
That
holding
was
the
well
time.
played there defensively. 2 tight ends in
We
the
already
formation, which
shit.
essentially gave him 7
Where is it?
blockers
Who in
Imagine
Florida?
all that size
The
and
Packers or
beef
the Vikings?
that they could let a tackler through.
What? Who's what?
Exactly what happened. A
One of the
loss
niggas is in Florida, right?
The Packers.
Only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown.
The Vikings is in like Temple or.
Oh yeah, the Vikings is the dude who you used to work with. Okay.
Yeah.
Because if you don't score,
Yeah.
you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Well, yeah, I just had the Packers,
About a yard deep.
and
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession.
Yeah,
They had
nigga
the
made me
touchdown
wait all
on the
day.
opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by
Play
just
the
a field
computer.
goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Looking sideline, incomplete. The Steelers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. No.
What?
So they lost.
I didn't touch anybody.
Decline the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty.
whoa. But why would they decline the penalty?
Shit, I ain't tripping. Yeah. It was just 5 yards. It wasn't like.
Nigga, but it was illegal contact. It's a first down.
1st and 10.
Hey.
Starting field position for them here as they come up.
That's why they ain't coach of the year.
At the 45. They'll start on the ground with Breida.
That shit funny.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler
Yeah, gotta
territory.
be why.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ah.
Looking to throw. And
This
one
nigga drops that,
incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from
These
taking
niggas
off.
on my
He
ass.
didn't try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
28.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their
Cam bringing something new for boys in season 5, baby.
helps lead to a 1st down gain.
What you got going?
They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They
Can't
executed it for 9
I can't
yards, and
tell
the
you, bro. I
offense
gotta
stays
wait.
out there.
I don't care what he's listed in the
Gotta
program.
wait for season 5 to get here, bruh.
It doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback, just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
Only needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he can't
It wasn't
get
shit
rid of it.
open,
He's
and I
taken
waited
down.
forever.
There for the sack.
Waiting on the fucking play to develop.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. And a
Too little.
chalk into the end zone. It's
Too
a
little.
49er touchdown. Dante Pettis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Ah, bitch.
Correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down.
Ain't that some
pat.
shit?
And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9.
That shit
and he
was
just kept
weak,
going
boy.
all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the
Boom.
24. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in
Oh,
the
no.
area.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. The throw right sideline here is complete. 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
I know many people like it.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Daniil Hunter, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
People are funny as fuck.
Use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk
Oh,
about what to
shit.
do next. The Steelers send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Come on, man. Pick that bitch up and let's go.
Kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
I threw that bitch away, but I didn't. Damn, you did trade Von Miller, huh?
Yeah, damn, that sucks for Von to go to his, get sent over there to go 0-10. Ooh, he over there with the 0-10 squad. Damn, that sucks.
Damn, they sending that pressure though. Shit. Oh, I see what y'all doing. I gotta.
Oh, but that was Von that just. Oh, that wasn't Von. Well, Von got a tackle last. Damn. You watching this clock? Call timeout. Call timeout.
Nah, shit. I wasn't watching that clock. I'm just gonna let it go out.
Oh, you was gonna let it.
I got sacked back to back. Fuck that. Next is a pick.
Halftime, you gotta just throw that hoe to the crib and see what happens.
No, I'm good. I don't need to see what happens wrong.
Bussy.
Right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Matt Breed in the offense heading back out. And with the day he's having, as we look at some of these highlights, maybe he wants to duplicate this pregame meal next week.
Whatever it is, guaranteed he will ask for the exact same thing each and every week.
I gotta play some other music now.
Sometimes it's that simple, partner. Listen,
You know how superstitious
That
these
shit
guys
come
are.
with.
There's no doubt, right? If you put your left sock on first and you have this kind of game.
Nigga toting that hoe though.
In this case, that
Sometimes you gotta let your work what's work.
Yeah, right, it's working. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. They run with Breida. They'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
appeared to be an easy decision.
Matt
Just gave
Breida.
it inside. Nice steady gain.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close.
You went for 2 the first time or something? Wait, you went for 2. Wait, what happened?
I kicked the field goal. Kicked the field goal, missed the extra point.
Oh, and then.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Chase Young.
Quit fucking with that man.
To wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Well, so much for
That's why he wear number 3, because you got 3 seconds, baby.
A big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Who's that, Chase Young?
Mm-hmm.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
They wouldn't let my nigga line up. They wouldn't let my nigga line up with him.
I wonder what was going through his mind.
Ooh, and he yeah, you should have went for that. You should have went for that outside shoulder, nigga. You would have laid his ass out if you would have went for that outside.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some
that nigga sidestepped you.
Instead of trying to get it all back in one shot.
Nobody caught it, man.
Nobody. You saw that bullshit. This nigga don't want no action.
And he can't
hey, that nigga.
Cleanly. It's loose.
That nigga.
Fortunately, he's able to recover his own
Damn, that nigga
fumble.
did sidestep you and throw that hoe down the field though.
He did fuck me. No lose.
Nigga did it with he did the help relaxed.
He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of
good
relief
block.
right now. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. The drive starting
Let
with
the niggas know, bro. That shit.
All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
Ooh, come on out of there. Come on out of there. Oh, shit, wrong play.
Keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. They'll look to throw.
Man, I threw that. Come on, dog. Y'all gotta quit fucking me sometimes. Leave the lube at home sometimes.
Manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage.
Yeah, man, too. Come on.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Yeah.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively, because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5. But we have seen teams be bold here.
and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground. Geis again.
Come on, man. Give me that nigga.
Shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Going for Boykin, but it is intercepted.
They should have put a stamp on me in the locker room.
They should have put a stamp on me, nigga, in the locker room. You heard that, nigga?
As they score the touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback.
The boy said they should have put a stamp on me in the locker room, nigga.
They're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
They'll try and throw for it, eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking
That's just play recognition right there.
Point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Boys, put a stamp on me now. They got a stamp on you now, number 8. Yeah.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense.
Going down.
It worked very well there for a first down.
Let's deal with it.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
We dominate today. Mike 9. Squish, double. Mike 9. Hey, we gotta get to 9.
Back to throw again. Throw right
Reading
side, gonna be complete to DeGuara.
I just read how I scammed the scammer thread.
2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why
Placed a PS5 scam. But chick, basically dude selling it for $450. He wanted $225 now, $225 later. Got the first $225 and then was like, actually, can you send me the other $225? My daughter's sick, blah 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 blah. And she's like, I mean, I'll send that hoe, but you gotta like send me a picture of you, like with the thing saying that you was finna ship it or whatever. Like on the way. So he sends the picture,
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by
So
about a yard. If
yeah,
that.
he sends her the picture. She sends him the money, and of course he ghosts her. He met her on Twitter, so he's like changing his Twitter names, blocking her, shit like that. Eventually, she's able to like reverse search the shit via like what he said his name was, what Staples he was at, like the city that he's in. Basically, if it's like Corey, if I go get some shit from Best Buy in Copperfield and you search Corey Dixon in Copperfield, it's gonna find me pretty quickly. Right. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, so she did that shit, and you know, if you do the real reverse search, it's gonna like show you niggas like family members' names and emails, and you know what I'm saying? Like if you got some mortgage shit going on, so of course the nigga had a house, so it popped up like his fiance, his mom, sisters, you know, it just popped up some niggas that he actually know. So she creates a fake email address like so-and-so legal at, you know, whatever, it's like a law firm emails. Oh, and she emails like all 5 or 6 people saying, we're looking for this person, and you know, basically they're in violation, they broken a bunch of laws, we're looking for them, and if you get in the way, you'll also be, you know, prosecuted. And of course, like not long after that, the dude's reaching back out to the lady like, hey, what like you fucking up my life. my people are hitting me up telling me I ain't shit. And she says that the fiance hit her up, and she said she started snitching like a bitch to the fiance, saying like showing screenshots of saying his daughter was sick and some shit like that, like just basically using his daughter. And the fiance's like, man, that nigga lying. That nigga ain't shit. And that nigga had to send the money back, of course. The nigga texted her like, hey, my fiance hit me, my fiance real mad. Right. Nigga, send me my money back, nigga. Cash at me right now, nigga.
You tried to scam, you got scammed.
Got scammed. She said any reasonable person would have known that this email was full of shit. But oh well. But she already knew. She's like, if this nigga stupid enough to think he can just get away with some shit by changing his Twitter names, this nigga definitely not gonna know. But also you gotta think about it. If you get an email that say I'm finna go to jail for some shit that I just did, you gonna be like, Corey, nigga, these niggas after you, nigga. But if you my girl, then it's complete. That the level of height, the level is just too crazy, because you know girls just don't be with that shit. They just be, they're just no fun. Girls just don't be willing to risk that.
Fuck, I seen that shit coming too.
Oh, and Cam, yeah, whatever. If what the call it, want to try to get that, do whatever with that bike, I guess. If you want to try to get that shit, I don't know. I'm telling the niggas at the place said that they didn't want to try to do it because they thought that they was gonna break the shit because of the way that the shit was put together in the first place.
Yeah.
So, no. Was he still trying to fuck with that shit?
Yeah, he just want the motor out there though.
I was gonna say you locked in again.
Or the transmission. One of them hoes.
Yeah, I think that's.
I told him I ain't got no bike, so.
Yeah, I think that I don't think that shit is I don't think that shit is like functional like that, bro. I think that. Yeah, I don't think that shit is working like that. I think that was the whole thing.
That's why I told him, like, you want the motor out of something he's trying to get rid of.
Right, like it's yeah.
Use your brain cells. Yeah, like, he's trying to get rid of that hoe. You want the motor out there, bitch.
The shit don't work. Yeah.
Hey Cam, that last Breida touchdown was fire.
Thank you, kind sir. I've been watching
stupid.
I've been watching that nigga that played, that nigga that actually is the user for the Packers. He really fucks with that analog stick. I watched him play Nick, and I was like, damn, that nigga hit him with a mean. He hit Nick with a mean 5 count. And I was like, damn. I need to get better at this hoe. That nigga, boy, it was like 5 of them in one area. He, and I'm gone. And I was like, wait a minute. You could do all that?
Right.
In that little bitty spot, you could do all that? Wait a minute, let me get my shit up. I'm just trying to mix and go.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. And break. The tight end's got it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Georgia.
Ooh, fuck me.
Ball going to Breida. Did you press L1?
Nah, I tried to throw it to win.
Did you press L1 to throw it high?
Nah, I just
head?
tapped that hoe. I didn't put no bullet on that bitch.
He expected something different from his receiver.
Should have tried to throw that hoe at the goal at the crossbar. Throw that hoe that high.
You can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot.
To that hoe.
Except the defender
10 feet.
not his intended target.
Get it. Good catch. So what? This nigga got 140 yards against you.
Open man left side. It's the tight end DeGuara. And he'll
He
get
gonna throw
this
another
up
pick.
past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. It's a short one here.
LeBron James.
LeBron
Now the
James.
Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts
Boom.
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. He's going to let it fly.
Ah, bitch.
Knocked away and incomplete.
There is something
I need all that,
trying to
coach.
keep a defense honest when the guy
I need
with
all
that
the
type
smoke,
of speed.
fam.
You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Guide the mark. Guide the mark. Know your job.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 45.
Colt got one.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory.
Oh, that boy trying to get up out of there.
That boy say, hey.
Cam, you saw me catch that pick on the side. You saw me catch that pick on the sideline and try to pitch the ball.
I be trying
Try
to
to
pitch
pitch
that
that hoe
bitch
back
too.
Try to pitch that hoe back in bounds.
I be trying to pitch that bitch too. Go get some. Depends on who buy me though. Shit, cause sometimes that nigga pitch that bitch the wrong goddamn way.
Rookie year, that's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
Nigga pitched that hoe 15 yards in the air. Oh, get up.
Final chance to stop
Get out.
it here as a timeout
Get out of
comes
bounds.
in with
Good
10
shit.
seconds left in
Damn
the
it.
game.
Corey, you seen that interception that went through Juju?
After your shit, after you got up good, I watched a little bit of Blake's game, I think, and then, yeah, I was hopping around because everybody kind of was playing at the same time.
At the same time.
15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Oh, shit.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down.
Ah, they didn't give me that bitch. Come on.
Oh, damn.
The victory here for San Francisco.
I seen them too late, but
Who you saw?
Triangle.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little
Pittsburgh
bit
coach
more than
mad.
that, though. Obviously, there are words that
He
are
should
said.
be. He ain't won a game this year.
To play better.
Them niggas
But
is over.
sometimes it's just sharpening
He was
your
like, "Fuck, I'm gonna lose my job."
and maybe
Nigga made that one trade for Tannehill. Who made that trade for Tannehill?
and that got it done in this.
Whoever made that trade for Tannehill ruined the whole shit.
They get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for
He'll
Pittsburgh,
probably get player of the week.
losses continue to mount as they drop to 0-11 on the year.
Beretta.
And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. And for
Yeah, he'll
Charles
get player of the
Davis and
week,
our
2
entire
touchdowns.
crew, I'm
Yeah.
Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the
He
NFL
got any
on
receiving?
EA Sports.
Nah, he ain't got that many on the receiving joint. He got 33. No, that's not you, nigga. You got -3 yards. This nigga got 7 tackles, 1 INT, and a touchdown. He might get player of the week. He might get player of the week.
He might, but
He got it last time.